Now, port strikes in both British Columbia and Quebec will soon be halted because the federal government is intervening to end the work stoppages. Canada's Labour Minister says the strikes have had a significant impact on supply chains and jobs. As Kelly Botelho tells us, experts say the lockouts could affect the availability of goods this holiday season.
Canada's Labour Minister Steve McKinnon says there is an alarming lack of urgency to come to a work agreement both at the Vancouver port and the Montreal port, where workers are locked out, shipments halted. And because of this, the Trudeau government has intervened.
I've directed the Canada Industrial Relations Board to order that all operations and duties at the ports resume, and to assist the parties in settling their collective agreements by imposing final and binding arbitration.
The union representing nearly 1,200 dock workers at Montreal's port denounced the government's decision, calling it a dark day for workers' rights. But McKinnon says the stoppages are impacting supply chains, thousands of jobs, and Canada's reputation as a reliable trading partner.
Canadians, as I said, have limited tolerance right now for economic self-harm.
These ports are the largest in Canada and move hundreds of millions of dollars of goods every day. Retail expert Bruce Winder says even though the strikes weren't that long, it will take some time to recover. This as we are heading into the busiest shopping season of the year.
For every day that they stop work, it might take 2 or 3 or 4 days to catch up. So you might see some deliveries a little late for December. You might see a few empty shelves in December.
Winder says each port bringing in a variety of different goods from different parts of the world.
A lot of the basic consumer packaged goods items that we buy from retailers come from the Vancouver port because they're coming from China. Some of the more higher end or niche items are coming through Montreal from Europe.
Winder says the port stoppages, coupled with a looming Canada Post strike, could mean more delays and shortages for Canadians this holiday season.
That's a little premature to worry too much about that.
McKinnon says port workers should be back to work within the next few days. Kelly Botelho, CHCH News.